So a while back I made a video talking about how Colby Covington is just a bad stylistic matchup for Leon Edwards, and I feel like I had a lot of good points, and it feels like a lot of people had the same idea since now Covington is the betting favorite over Leon Edwards. And a big reason why a lot of people are choosing Colby Covington to beat Leon Edwards is that Colby has a really great top-notch chain wrestling, and the dude is known to have an insane pace and brings endless pressure. And if you ever watched the Leon Edwards fight, you would notice that every time he does get pressured from a fighter like Kamaru Usman, for an example, he will walk back towards the fence, and someone like Covington can capitalize on this with endless takedowns and his chain wrestling and ultimately win by unanimous decision. And guys, I'm just being honest, it's just a fact that point fighters or even snipers with low output usually have a hard time with high volume fast-paced pressure fighters. And I'm not gonna lie, it's totally possible that Colby can just steamroll Leon. And I was actually convinced for the longest time that Covington was gonna win. I mean, after all, I made a video about the guy. But after watching more footage and thinking about it really hard, I actually changed my mind. I honestly think Leon Edwards is gonna beat Colby Covington and get the upset and retain the UFC welterweight belt this Saturday. Now, I do think Leon Edwards will get taken down, but I feel like at this point in his career, he's at his prime, and as we all know, Colby Covington's getting up there in age. Let's also not forget that Leon packed up some muscle recently from what we saw in his last fight with Kamaru Usman, and let's not forget the dude had 3 camps back to back that were all wrestling style based camps. So I like to believe that if Leon Edwards does get taken down, he will get back on his feet. And I think people are forgetting how good Leon Edwards grappling really is. And it would not surprise me if he's able to get on top of Covington at some point in the fight. Like, I think a lot of people have forgot that Leon Edwards took Usman's back in their second fight. And in the clinch, he's dangerous with the elbows and knees. We saw how you will occasionally tag Usman in there. And I do think Covington is going to have a hard time coming in against Leon since he's really long, and I could see him landing leg kicks and body kicks to slow Covington down. And if you look back at when Colby fought Usman, Colby showed vulnerability to body attacks, and I can see Leon Edwards exploiting this with excellent kicks and knees that will slow Colby down. I also think that Covington has to be careful with his own striking. Leon is a long sniper, and I can see a scenario where Leon catches Colby once he's coming in. I say this because if you didn't know, Covington has a history of usually getting caught. Let's not forget that Usman dropped him twice, and let's not forget that Jorge Masvidal also dropped him as well. And I don't think Covington is just going to charge forward towards Leon. I honestly think he's going to respect the striking of Leon Edwards. I actually think that he's going to start bringing the pace at the end of the first round, if not the beginning of the second round. Covington is kind of known for doing that sometimes. Obviously, he didn't do that with Jorge Masvidal because he didn't respect Jorge Masvidal's striking and his wrestling defense. But when he fought Tyron Woodley, he did respect him. He didn't start his pace until the end of the round, specifically the first round, I mean. And the same thing can be said when he fought Usman in their second fight. But yeah, that's honestly how I think Leon Edwards could win. He has so many opportunities in my opinion, but obviously I can be wrong. After all, this is MMA. For all I know, Covington could just come in and fucking steamroll him. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on my next one.